welcome Ducati Preston! Look at this.
What you can't see, ladies and gentlemen, well, we probably can, thanks to our lovely cameraman. What you can't see is 5,000 people behind in the live audience.
I'd say 6,000.
6,000. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Test.
1, 2, 2.
Buttock.
Bum.
Buttock.
Hole. Bum.
Okay.
Bum.
Right, here we go. And also, we've been told we can throw some of these into the crowd.
Sweet.
Should we throw some? Whey! Don't waste. Don't blow your load. Let's just get one over in that corner over there. That's it.
Yeah.
Have
some of that.
When they go quiet and fall asleep, we'll do some more.
Okay. God, it's hot on the wig, isn't it?
It's bloody hot. Anyway, welcome to the news. So for those of you who didn't bother to turn up, this is the news show live, sort of, from Ducati Preston, and it's a big news. It's a big news week this week, isn't it?
It is massive. We couldn't have timed it any better, really. Obviously, we got EICMA. It was one of the biggest. Now it is the biggest bike show in the world, or maybe just in Europe actually, because the one in Japan is fairly big. But yes, in terms of timing, this couldn't be better. We had EICMA, we had lots of bikes, in the build-up, in the run-up, and we've got a lot of beer to drink.
Right, so should we just go straight in
to the news
with some breaking news, the EICMA rundown?
No, we're not, Chris.
Oh.
No, you've ruined it.
Oh.
It's actually a congratulations to Boothie.
Oh, right,
you
sorry.
got married last weekend. Congratulations, Boothie. Well done, Boothie. Commiserations or congratulations, whichever way you want to look at it. But
Is he on his honeymoon now?
He is, yeah.
Yeah. Where's he going?
I don't know.
Blackpool, isn't it?
Blackpool, yeah.
That was a good event, though.
It was a really good event. For those who missed it, Chris was sick in his van.
Yeah, and I weed on myself.
Yeah. So it's a sign of a good night then, isn't it?
Very much so.
But yeah, no, cracking night up in Scotland. 10-hour drive for us up north.
Yeah.
And but well worth it. Well worth it.
Very good. Right. So we're going to do the.
Let's do EICMA.
Okay. Let's do EICMA.
Aha. New bike news.
Right. What's up first on the list?
Well, I think the only fair way to do it is alphabetically because there's so much to go through. So should we start with Aprilia?
Aprilia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's start with Aprilia. Now. Aprilia didn't really show anything at EICMA, so we'll cut straight because we talked about the 457, the RS 457 last time. So we'll just show a picture now for those of you looking at it at home. And again, for BMW, they didn't actually launch anything at the show itself, but obviously the big news is the GS, which you've ridden. Yeah,
but there's a lot of the whole show thing. It's changed over the few years, like the digital on set. There's lots of people in their bedrooms getting all the press releases first, last, whatever. So it's not quite as a fanfare as it used to be.
No,
but that I don't mind that so much because when we get drip fed, even though we're going to have a load of I was going to say a naughty word then. Even though we're going to have lots of bike news all over our faces.
So this is the bit for the audience sake. This is the bit where you.
Some might say a bike-archy. Sure, we should really have started with Ducati because it's a bit,
Well, funnily enough,
Funnily enough,
I haven't been drinking at all. Don't worry about it. Funnily enough, the main event really for Ducati was this event here. No, I'm joking. Obviously, Preston, fucking hell. EICMA showed they didn't show anything particular. Ducati, in typical fashion, they pick 6 weeks up to the event and they show sort of 2 or 3 bikes every. What do they call it? Episode, don't they?
They call it episodes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very cinematic.
Yes. But just before or the week of the show, they showed us the Hypermotor, which is, we didn't talk about that, have we? That is
not
bonkers. Yet. Anyone who really, people go, oh, it's only 77 horsepower, whatever it is. 77 horsepower from a single cylinder, from a single piston is... Stop it.
I didn't say anything.
Is nuts. It's truly bonkers. And
Up
I think it's
to your nuts.
Yes. I think it's 85 brake with the exhaust.
And if it's a single, that actually, if you were so inclined, does that not mean in some of the UK race regs you could actually enter it into because you get
turn your phone off.
Who's got their phone?
Sake. These mics are sensitive.
But you can race it in the single cylinder because you get an extra like up to 800 singles.
As in twins. Yes, you could. Yeah. You could. Yeah, I haven't thought about that.
Yeah.
But obviously, they teased us. Ducati teased us with the with what do they call it? It was a super mono, whatever it is. They teased us with that first, and obviously the bike came afterwards, which obviously you expect. But yeah, that hypermotard. Have you ridden a hypermotard before?
Yes.
Yeah. Bonkers, aren't
they? SP and the standard one. Yeah.
So,
I actually quite like the standard one.
Yeah. Well, I like any supermotard. I think the original supermotard, the original flat seat one was the kiddie. Proper bonkers.
Yeah. But then I mean the main Ducati release expunging is obviously the very limited edition Ducati. Hang on, there's a lot.
It's written down here.
Okay.
I'll make it safe. Do you want to say it?
Yeah, you say it then.
It's the Panigale V4 SP2 30th anniversary 916.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yes. But I've got to say, I mean, we're fans of the SP2 anyway. But I always prefer a red Ducati, and I know you like the black ones, the dark ones, but the red one, like that's how it should be with the green tricolor.
Yes, I agree. But that SP2. Or the SP versions of the Ducati, that they've been, I'd much rather those sort of like matte carbon. Oh, give it to me.
Look, it looks lovely. But anyway, that one for me, if I had a lot of money and I didn't just spend it on that 999R, I mind you, I could chip it in for put the deposit on. Ash, have you sold any yet? Actually, that's a good question. Where is he?
I think we've done about 10 in group.
Have you?
You've done 10.
Yeah.
They've done 10,
and there's only 500 in the world. Yeah. But anyway, it looks absolutely delicious. I mean, I wonder when. I mean, again, we are in a Ducati dealership, but I mean, there's an awful lot of special editions coming out, isn't there?
The Ducati, I think
they're very good at it.
This year, particularly, they've done a lot of special editions.
I mean, I think there's about 15 multistradas now.
And the thing is, people will buy them.
Sorry,
people will buy them.
Sorry.
It's not like they're not.
Well, and a fair play to them. If they can get away with it,
exactly. Yeah.
Then it's all good.
What Ash?
Yeah, if Ash can get away with ripping these people off.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate. No. Don't forget to come down to Ducati Preston to buy for all of your Ducati needs. But no, anyway, absolutely gorgeous. Top of the tree. The V4 is the ultimate sports bike at the moment. So fair play to them.
So moving swiftly on to the next one, the Big H, the Honda. Have we got any Honda fans in here? Bit quiet.
Yeah.
Bit quiet. But so I'm a Honda fan again because they released the CBR 600RR again.
Yes. And that is in the UK.
Yes,
official model.
Official,
so
100%.
All that stuff a few years ago about going, oh no, we're done with it. No. Now they've just gone, Kawasaki are doing it.
Yeah,
so.
Kawasaki, Yamaha. I mean, yeah, why not? I think it's brilliant. So it should be. And it's not just an old CBR 600 kind of bolted together and putting some new paint on it.
It's got an EMU in it, isn't it?
It's got an EMU, yeah. It's got a lot of tech in it. It's got a new engine or revised engine. Only 119 horsepower. A lot of people going, 119 horsepower. I mean, they're not the people that buy it. And it is 193 kilos curb weight. So people are moaning about the weight, but it's 5 kilos lighter than a ZX6.
Just shut up.
Oh, yeah. But I think it's brilliant. It's fair play to Honda because Honda is the last manufacturer I assumed would launch a bike like this again. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, I mean... It's all the heat, the raw sexual heat we're giving off in our suits that have set the alarms off. But yeah, no, it's brilliant to see.
Yeah.
And I mean, Suzuki, we ain't going to see one in this country, because we did the Suzuki video the other day, and apparently they're still for sale in the States, right? GSXRs. We got them in the States.
Okay, but
the full range,
they're not making them. They're not making them.
Right, so they're just getting rid of the like factory seconds, like on sale.
Yeah.
Like those T-shirts that got covered in carbon monoxide.
Yes. Yeah.
That's an in-joke for everyone here, by the way, so you're not going to get it at home.
Should we just tell them?
We started up the bike and
which bike, Chris?
The Ducati 999R.
Yes.
And we ruined
Whose
all
bike?
their clothing. My bike.
Yes.
Whose bike? My bike. And we ruined all their clothing. So, sorry.
So ring up Ducati Preston tomorrow and ask for a discount, and you'll get a discount.
Yeah, for some smelly rags.
Moving on then. So Honda also dropped the Fireblade. Now, it looks very similar. It's got new wings, but more importantly, it's not just a sort of a light dusting. It's not just a sort of
a amuse-bouche.
No, it's not an amuse-bouche. It's a full-fat Philly cheese stack. It's proper. So more mid-range chassis tweaks for more front-end grip and feel. So there's lots. Yeah, so it's essentially a different frame, revised engine, new wings, etc., etc. Haven't got a price on that yet, but again, that looks. I mean, fair play to. They're really sort of. Like I said, the Honda was the last manufacturer I thought would kind of do this. They're one of the very sort of reserved Japanese manufacturers, and here we are launching a 600 again and a new Fireblade. So
because the Fireblade is the super stock in the BSB.
Oh, it's the daddy.
It's the Fireblade Cup, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's doing something right, but you don't see many on the streets, do you?
No. Who's got a Fireblade here?
A new one.
What? Oh, no.
Who's got an old one? Yeah, I love the Fireblade.
Yeah.
My first big proper superbike was a Repsol Fireblade.
And talking
someone stole it.
Sorry.
So go on.
No, I'm saying
I was
sorry.
just getting emotional then, but it's fine.
I'm saying
don't
sorry,
worry.
someone stole
No,
it.
don't worry. You carry on.
I'm going to sip my 44
Okay, well, I'm going to ping a thing. Do you know what? I'm going to throw a hat.
Oh. You've already got one.
There you go. We've got a few more shots left.
Talking of the Fireblade, there was also launch of the CB1000R. This went under the radar quite a bit, actually. So the CB1000R Hornet, CB1000 Hornet. It's been one of those bikes. It's not in the super naked category. It's not like a Super Duke or a Tuono or.
But do you remember when we did our budget bike battle?
Yes, and the guy here bought it. Where is he?
Where is he? He owned it.
Hey!
There he is. How much you pay for it? Too much. Sold it for less. That's basically what we do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's my information on the Hornet.
They are using the engine from the 2017 Fireblade.
Get him up
Yeah,
here.
get him up here, yeah. You can do him a job. 2017 Fireblade. So it's not a full-on, MT10 or Street Fighter or anything like that, but it's pretty close. And have you heard about this E-clutch, Christopher?
No.
This is amazing.
An E-clutch.
An E-clutch. A Honda E-clutch. So basically what it is...
Like an electric handbag.
What's electric handbag?
Well, your little clutch bag.
No.
No.
The Honda E-clutch. So basically, it's like semi-automatic. You don't have to use the clutch. It's a proper race bike, like a recluse clutch. So you don't touch the clutch at all, and you can just shift through the gears.
Like an auto blipper and a quick shifter.
Yes, but when you stop, you don't have to pull the clutch in.
Right, okay.
Anyone here interested in that? Does that sound good to anyone, or is it just Nah. Give me a clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you do? I mean, you may as well just get in a Tesla. Like, there's nothing to do. Like, motorcyclists need tools to operate themselves.
Well, no? I'm excited by
quiet in the back there, please.
I'm excited by it. What's next then, Chris? Who's next?
E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
It's
I.
Kawasaki. Who guessed right?
Well, surely there's like Indian. There's.
Well, but we're going through the main players.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Kawasaki then.
Yeah, Chris, your favourite?
I like Kawasaki's. It's just they didn't like what I said about them.
What did you say, Chris?
I said that a lot of their bikes look a little like a spacecraft has crashed into a prosthetics factory. But to be fair, I think they kind of,
I've got to say, the new hybrids particularly look like they've been, what was it? Crashed into a prosthetics factory.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone here fan of hybrids?
Like, are we talking? We're talking hybrid
motorcycles. The new Kawasaki. I can see there's lots of shakes of heads.
No.
Go on.
Well, I was going to say, Mister.
Yeah,
I was going to say, there is a time and a place for electrically powered two-wheeled machines. Like, I think a scooter, if you go in, or like if you're in and out of London or whatever, and you just want to whiz off, like it's all right. It's all right. But I don't think if you want a proper bike, if you want a bike, you want a fucking bike, mate, then I don't think you're going to win many people over with the hybrid thing, unless it's a bit like the KERS system in F1, where it's like a boost button. Well, I think if they went down that route, they'd sell a lot more.
Yeah, not kind of I say budget. These are going to cost a lot of money, but they're sort of middle of the road, middleweight.
No, if it was on like a ZX-10R and they put a hybrid KERS button, so you're like bouncing off the limiter, and you push the button.
Yeah, and it bounces even more.
Yeah, and blows up.
Moving on next. What's next? KTM.
Okay.
Very quiet actually from KTM. We had the Duke, which we've already talked about, released on the Tuesday.
The 990.
The 990 Duke. So yeah, we talked about that. Again, Suzuki's. We talked about the Suzuki 8R and the GSXS 1000 GX.
I was going to say quite a lot of interest.
There's a lot of interest
on our video we did.
Yeah.
And you can kind of gauge when you put a video out, you can kind of gauge the public's reception.
Yeah.
If it's something that they're interested in, and it's done pretty well.
It's done very well.
So I mean, it's quite a good looking bike. It's
and
reasonably
you
priced.
farted at the end of the video as well. So
yeah, I mean, I don't know if that would increase the likes.
Well,
or
it's our most watched video in over like 3 days for a while.
Well, maybe that's the secret to the algorithm.
Yeah.
Just guff at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
there's so much we could do.
Brew a couple up.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
So I wish we could do anyway. Yeah. Let's save that for the cinema.
Yeah.
And of course, Y is for
Yamaha.
Yeah. So
Yay.
MT-09 and MT-09 SP, and they showed the Tenere 700 Explorer as well. So, not it's not a disappointing show, but it was a disappointing show, really.
So it was a disappointing show.
Yeah. It's a bit. I was expecting a bit more.
What top level? Premium,
top level, yeah.
Premium cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we went to EICMA a few times, didn't we? And it was it was exciting to go there. So I'm sad those days are over. To see that premium.
Oh, my hair's
cream.
awful. Just seeing it in the screen,
isn't it?
There's no mirrors upstairs. Someone could have told me.
It looks all right. What's wrong with it, darling?
It was awful.
You're right.
It was awful.
What's wrong with it? The parting's all wrong, is it?
Yeah, it's awful.
Oh.
Good segue there, Chris.
Was
great,
it?
Great segue for the Yamaha thing. So, following on from KTM's loving with CF Moto, and KTM got a lot of shit for this. They got a lot of flack for going, selling out to China, this and that. And,
most things in this... No, most things are...
most things in the showroom are made in China. Is that what you're going to say?
No, I was going to say most things in this world.
Okay, nice, great, yeah.
But no, a lot of stuff is made in China. And even any manufacturer, you'll find a lot of the switches, bits, bobs, what are those electronic switches called that keep running out that are made of silicon?
Tits.
So, no, come on, what are they? There was like a shortage in COVID. Semiconductors. Well done. So they're all made in China anyway.
Yeah.
Just because it's all assembled somewhere else. It's a bit irrelevant, really. So that's the modern world. Thanks, globalism.
But anyway, so KTM got a lot of flack for this. But big news, Yamaha have now joined forces with CF Moto. So they put this statement out, I think it was like September, saying that they were going to join forces with CF Moto for production purposes, same as KTM. But then they quickly ushered out a press release beginning of this week, end of last week, I think, to explain why they've joined forces with CF Moto. Almost like oh my God, everyone's talking about it. Yeah, sorry.
Like an apology on Twitter.
Yeah. A statement. Well, it was. They classed it as a statement. So basically what's happening is Yamaha in China are now, all the production in China is going to be made at the CF Moto factory. So apparently at the moment, none of the bikes...
Not all of it, though.
All of it. All of the Chinese production, as in production manufacture, Chinese bikes will be made in China.
Yeah,
for
but
Chinese market.
But not all Yamahas will.
No.
No. That's a key
No.
differential.
But all of the Chinese
all of the bikes
market,
made in China will be made in China.
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No.
Does anyone else understand what you're saying? No.
All of the bikes, the Chinese market bikes, will be made in China for China.
Okay, so no export.
No.
So
maybe he's like... Anyway, that's a bigger conversation.
Moving on. Unless there's something else for Yamaha?
I think this is... you haven't seen this, Chris, have you? This is the Moto Marini Cosaro Sport. Ages ago, I think the end of the noughties, I rode a Moto Marini Cosaro Veloce, which was like a big thumping naked 1200cc twin. And it was the most exciting bike I've ever ridden. Still to this day, it is the best bike I've ridden. Obviously, apart from all Ducatis, that is the best bike I've ever ridden.
And it is red.
Well, it wasn't. It was black, actually. But this is the Moto Marini Cosaro Sport. And it's essentially a fared version of the Cosaro. Well, losing the name, but doesn't it look cool? Do you like that?
It looks amazing.
I think it's not trying to be a super bike. It's not trying to be a.
There's definitely some design cues Panigale in there.
There's.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah, I think so.
Is there?
Yeah. But it's a brand new sports bike.
Yes.
It reminds me a bit of what's Triumph's one with the sort of it's a semi-fared one.
The Speed Triple.
Yeah, it doesn't.
RR. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rura.
Yeah. It feels a bit like that, but it looks amazing.
I mean, the problem is obviously Motor Marini are a tiny manufacturer. I don't even know.
Are they actually going to make it?
They're making it. It's made.
They're definitely going to make it.
But they're made to order, and you order from your bedroom, laptop, whatever, wherever.
Or kitchen, or dining room.
Yeah, or garage. And it's sent to your house via the internet.
So it's like Amazon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it is a little bit weird, but
then that's probably
the dealer backup is not good. But honestly, I'd urge anyone to buy Ducati.
But then it's a potential sign of things to come, isn't it?
Yes.
Bikes on delivery.
Yeah.
Shall I throw another hat into the audience?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna throw it to one side or the other. Whoever cheers the loudest, I'm going to throw it to that side. Okay, so we're going to go over to the right now. That's pretty good, actually. Over to the left. Should we give the right another go?
I don't know.
I think it was left. It was left, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. You probably had a disadvantage there because you went first and everyone's a bit shy. Anyway. I know, the left are winning. Whoa. Don't tell the Conservatives. Right, what's next?
Well, Chris, we didn't mention Triumph, did we?
No, we skipped that alphabetically.
No, because there wasn't any. They've sort of done their thing before the show.
I'm dyslexic anyway, so.
Yeah, but who wants to win a Street Triple Moto 2 edition for £5? Of course you do.
Just to clarify, we don't have one of those
to
give you.
No. We don't have it, but Apex 66 do. So go and give those guys a shout. There'll be a link in the description. There's about 40 competitions running a week. They've got over 4,000 winners. We know those guys. They're not pretty. They are legit. So, yeah.
On Tuesdays, they're legit.
Yeah.
And we could drift out a little.
Oh yes.
A potential.
Yes. Go and do it.
So, in fact, we could probably do a mini news segment on the R1. So, does anyone remember the R1 that somebody crashed in Mugello? Anyone seen that? That has been a pretty interesting process, and you haven't seen it yet, have you?
No, I have seen it. Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not that bad. Anyway, so we're in the process of rebuilding that. And there's going to be loads of content to come, but we are looking likely we're going to do a giveaway, like a ticket thing, with Apex 66 to buy and own that bike, and it is
because we can't sell it because it's bent.
It's not bent. It's absolutely fine, and it fell over when I was on it. Yeah, I blame Top Rack. It came past and scared me. So anyway, but so keep your eyes peeled for that one. That won't be. We're going to race that first, so we're going to do that for.
We're going to fuck it right up, smash the fuck out of it.
Yeah. And we're going to do a test if it runs with no oil in it as well.
Yeah.
And just see how far we can get.
And it'll be next year. It'll be on Get Your Rat Out.
Yeah. But don't underplay it. We've spent a lot of money on that. Anyway, so look out for that in a few months' time.
This is where we need the technology part, because we're going to do a worldwide exclusive.
Get Your Rat Out?
No.
Oh.
No, for the... Oh, can we not show it, the video?
Yeah, we can do that.
Bike Battle.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell! Because it's heavy enough without all the tools. Whoa, fucking shit house! I'm so sorry, mate. I think he's gone. Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Yeah, fuck!
That was the world exclusive for Body by Battle 7, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all enjoyed it as much as the studio audience did.
Yeah. So, and the general premise is Boothy's Stag Do.
Yes.
So that's what we went on.
Yeah.
And we went all the way to Bratislava.
Yeah.
We made it to.
Yeah.
And
I think the bad bit was our first night was in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
And that kind of set the tone. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we borrowed some bicycles from the hotel, and it took us 10 minutes to get into Amsterdam, and it took us an hour and a half to get back out of Amsterdam due to nefarious illicit substances. But it's all on film, and there's lots of bicycle accidents, and it kind of set the tone. And we had our girlfriends on board with us, so it was it's great. And we weren't going to give away too much more, but yeah, I think you'll agree. It looks pretty exciting. So remember to come to the cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, there's been lots of questions about this. It is still going on YouTube.
Yeah,
but as you can probably tell by the studio audience's reactions, hopefully maybe, that we cannot show half of what really goes on. So,
but there will be, and again, there will be the full cinema. Well, there'll be a YouTube-ish. So the cinema will be the most uncut one.
Yeah.
Then we'll have a members-only full feature length, so anyone on YouTube who's a member can watch the full film, and then there will still be episodical YouTube versions, but there'll be more snippets without the tits and fanny and fisting.
Yes. And drug abuse.
And drug abuse,
Yeah.
And maybe the bit with Boothy's vomit all over his chin.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is you allowed to vomit on YouTube?
I think so. I think so.
It's healthy. It's like, don't do drugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at
this
that.
advert.
Yeah.
Talk to Boothy. Don't talk to Frank.
Yeah, his fucking leg fell off and everything. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah. So anyway, look, the cinema tickets, again, for anyone who hasn't booked, will be in the link of the description of this video. We hope to see you there.
In the black round world of tyres, Bridgestone has recently announced the successor to the S22, which was universally accepted as the best treaded sports tyre on the market. The aptly named S23 promises even more dry and wet grip and will be available in January 2024. We'll be sampling the goods at the world launch in a few weeks' time at Kyle Army in South Africa.
While the computer's out, I think it's time for...
Get your rat out.
Get your rat out!
Should we have a 3, 2, 1? Get your rat out.
Okay.
Okay. Three.
What's the 3, 2, 1 for? They're all going to shout.
They're all going to shout, "Get your rat out."
Okay, I didn't understand that. Right, okay. Ready?
Right, 3, 2, 1.
Get your rat out!
That's going in. That's going to be the.
Well, you don't say.
But that's going to be our new
new
jingle.
Mind you, Gary's jingle was brilliant.
Yeah, the
Get your rat out.
Oh, don't play theirs down.
All right.
Get your rat out.
So what's first on the list there, Ali?
Well, thanks for asking, Chris. This is
problem.
this is from Pete Solis, who used to live in England, top 44 TIFO. I used to see him at Cabwell and up north, and he was a proper old school. Oh, we got no power. Hang on, the laptop's going. Well, we've got no power. Someone's unplugged it. Someone's unplugged the laptop.
Can I get a round of applause for Al's white loafers as well, please? I don't know if anyone's seen
Thank
that. Because bless him, you did actually he did buy a new outfit on Amazon today, like I did.
Yeah, but it hadn't turned up.
But
I know
it was too big.
Yeah,
Which is a
for a
surprise
change
for you, isn't
yeah,
it?
Yeah, all right. So Pete Solis, he's now living in Australia, and this R1 popped up.
Ooh. Whoa!
So again, it ticks a lot of boxes. Those exhausts, slash cut, fuck off. Like, fuck off. The grips, the levers. Are we on the same picture here? Yeah, we're kind of, yeah. The levers, but above all else, that paint scheme. I mean,
the paint scheme, it's hard to demark someone for artistic merit, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't look to everyone's taste, but you have to be quite skilled to do it. Whereas you've
got to be blind to do it.
I'm a recent airbrush owner. I bought one recently, and it's really, really difficult.
I can tell, because that guy's ruined it.
I mean, actually, I might be able to do a better job.
Yeah. Also, Ash pointed this, or Russ pointed this out earlier, it's got bullets actually sticking out the fairing. In terms of get your rat out.
Hang on, there's only one exhaust.
Oh, fuck me.
Wow. The Unixhaust.
Wow. How to utterly ruin a bike.
And that's actually a good bike. That model, that's 2004. I won that one Budget Bike Battle Benidorm, much to your disappointment.
Well, again, like most of them, you win because you want them to win.
I think it wins because it's a better bike.
You win because you change the rules every time. That's what happens. That's just what happens.
This one, anyway, we get onto this in the actual thing. So you're just shit at doing stuff.
You're but thanks, Pete Solis.
Well done, Pete.
Shout out to Pete.
Okay, what's next?
Get your rat out.
So this is Kieran Stevens. This is his buddy's ZX9 from a few years back, and it's got some lovely Chinese levers, green rim tape, top with a sprinkle of green stick. A sprinkle, Kieran. That's a bit more than sprinkle. I think. Look.
That's a garnish.
No, that is a...
Is garnish more than a sprinkle, or is a sprinkle...
What's a smattering?
Well, I mean...
A smattering, a garnish, or a sprinkle?
I'd say a sprinkle is the least out of garnish and smattering.
What's next?
I don't know. A spunking.
A spunking. A spunking. And look at the Red Bull can at the back as well.
Ash has changed the picture now. We've got... Oh, we go.
There we go.
Yeah, he had
the Red Bull can at the back. That is...
I had that exhaust on my ZX7R.
I know, and that's why it's in Get Your Rat Out.
I like you.
It's a fucking abomination.
You loved it.
It's an abomination.
You loved it, especially when it keep dropping onto 3 cylinders and then like.
And then spit, like if
these,
I had my visor open, it would like spit metal and shit in my face.
Through these beautiful, quaint Spanish villages. They liked it too.
I mean, look, we don't condone having a Pirelli sticker on the bike, but it has got Pirelli and Bridgestone, which is that's a massive
maybe it's
pass.
Maybe it's a Pirelli rear and a Bridgestone front.
Maybe, yeah. It's got an MAN sticker, so obviously sponsored by MAN. Ain't scared. Sorry, is this anyone in the audiences? Does this belong to anyone else? No? Just checking before we really go in. What's that? Gizar, what? Oh, Kawasaki as well. Kawasaki ZX9R.
It doesn't have the quick as fucky on as well.
I mean, I don't even know.
Yeah, that is just all. It's all over shit.
It's atrocious.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
Duck. Hang on. Also, Was that your actual ringtone?
I wanna stay here and watch me run.
Very emotional, man.
Is that Rihanna?
No, from Fast and Furious.
Oh, that makes it better.
Is that your bike?
This is your bike, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Kieran.
absolute shittery, that one.
Right, what's crowd favourite then? We need to cheer.
So-
So for the R1, let's hear some noise for the R1. Let's hear some noise for the quick as sexy fucky. Wow.
Yeah, I would go with that as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the quickest sexy fucky is
Yeah.
brilliant.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Yeah.
Who sent that in?
That was Kieran.
Kieran.
Kieran Stevens. Thank you, Kieran Stevens.
Was it actually Kieran's bike?
No, it's his mates.
Right. Because I do worry sometimes when people
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
they're
no.
just like, oh, look at this guy's
No,
bike.
there was a lot. I do a bit of research into
Okay.
it and have a bit of chat with them
Yeah,
first.
because you don't want to real
No.
absolutely rip into them.
No.
And it's their pride and enjoyment.
No, they come and burn your house down.
Yeah.
So, anyway, moving on swiftly to our final segment. It's Mass Debate.
Mass debate.
Right, you can lead with this, Chris, because I haven't got it.
Well, yeah, this was a somewhat throw a hat.
Anyone wants a hat?
Come on. That's a good one. Oh, that's that boomerang. Right. So this is a story which popped up on my telephone merely 4 hours ago, and this is about Edinburgh crime. And one man.
This is no slight on Edinburgh, by the way.
No.
No,
This is contextualising what we should do about this epidemic. Oh, fucking cookies! Hang on.
I love cookies.
Do you? I can tell. Right. Man set to appear in court charged with 48 motorcycle thefts and 4 car thefts in Clagrimella. And so this is a man who's got caught. So we don't know how many he hasn't actually been fingered for.
Yeah. No, he
actually, I will
allegedly
say-
48.
Yes,
Yeah.
allegedly. I will
But
also
what about
say-
the other 148?
Okay,
Yeah.
but I will actually also say, as a matter of legal precourse, that he is innocent until proven guilty. So let's just say that.
Until we prove him guilty, yeah.
Until we prove him guilty. But the point is, motorcycle thefts. Now, are you a lenient? This is the mass debate. Should we be lenient on these poor people that have just had a really maybe hard time? But how would you deal? Would you like they do, like with chop the hands off job?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will we what? So we what? A finger to start with? Finger
Maybe
for
a
one.
finger start off with, then maybe
Finger for one.
then it maybe like
Like a Kit Kat for four
a
fingers.
right bollock, and then go to
You're
the
going
left hand.
bollock. Would you prefer to lose a bollock?
I really would.
A bollock or a hand?
A hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
No.
actually-
I prefer to lose a bollock.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done with my bollocks now. Yeah. They're
I
of no
think
use.
everyone's done with your bollocks now. So but would we go more lenient and go and try and rehabilitate them, or
No.
do we?
No, because the same thing. I was like, oh, let's keep them out of prison. Let's try and help them into a path.
Well, there isn't
of-
enough space in prison, is there?
Well, exactly. So chop the.
Hang on.
Yeah. Fuck them.
I mean, it's probably not much of a debate, really, is it? In a room full of motorcycles. Have you ever had a bike stolen? Actually, that's a good
Yes.
question. Have you?
Yeah.
Who here's had a bike stolen? It's absolutely hideous.
I'm surprised
isn't it?
actually. That's not. That I was expecting more hands than fists. I was expecting more hands than no hands, but I'm surprised. Yeah. Yeah.
Shoot the bastards. Yeah.
Half of them can't put down because they'll have them cut off to the
Yeah. And we're very close to Blackpool as well, which apparently. Hang on a
Whoa,
minute!
whoa,
If you
whoa.
you're obviously a latecomer. We had a where are you from, and
Yeah.
the consensus was Blackpool was what was
Full
it?
of smackheads.
Full of smackheads.
Yeah.
So, but maybe they couldn't get the bikes away because they were. No. Yeah. oh, give me some smack. Oh. But yeah, I've had. What bike did you have stolen?
Motocross bike.
Oh,
Yeah.
untraceable.
And they are. Yeah.
And they go in like the back
they-
of garages. They rip out bricks and stuff.
And they go and they disappear quickly because people can carry them. It's not like Yeah, savage.
I had a Fireblade stolen from my office in London, and but a guy who worked with me, he came up the stairs. No, I went out, saw my bike was gone because it was in a bay. Anyway, got annoyed, called the police, went upstairs, and this guy I worked with was like, yeah, I did see some guys like with an angle grinder. I just thought nothing of it. And then the saddest part of that whole thing is you then have to get the train home in your motorbike gear, which is the worst look. But yeah, So the consensus is hang and fuck them. You got to teach them.
No one stops them. No one's stopping them. It's still happening, and it's an epidemic, pandemic. What's it called?
Endemic.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't. Yeah, there doesn't seem
Nothing
to be any punishment.
No.
Nothing.
No. And they get more brazen and more. Like the other day, my lads were at race, and in the middle of a field near down in Cornwall, and one of their mates, this kid was a 14-year-old kid was riding his bike down to the start gate, and two lads jumped out of a hedge, beat him off his bike, and nicked the bike from a motocross race, and no one gives a fuck, and it happening every single day, and no one gives a fuck.
Should we start a vigilante group?
Yes.
Yeah. Who's with us? Are we going to start a vigilante group? They're all talk now.
Yeah.
But when the balaclavas come out and the baseball bats, no one turn up.
Oh yeah.
A bitch fork. That's for like cat? Anyway. Well, is that? Are we drawing to a close?
Yeah, we've done about an hour. So
Probably everyone could probably do
with
a cup of coffee. Have you had fun? Yeah. Should we do it again?
Yeah. Lovely.
Are you going to buy a Ducati? But yeah, so thank you all so much for coming down. It's amazing. I love stuff like that. It's like
it's been amazing.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
And thank you for Ducati Preston for hosting us. So round of applause for Preston. And let's hope we press record. I just shit myself. No, it's all right. It's going. It's going.
Let's get.
Oh, we can cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Love you.